Hi everyone, it's Linda from embellishboldly.com. We have a new crop that we added coming up in May of 2024, May 10th, 11th, and 12th in Carrollwood Convention Center, Carrollwood, Florida. And we want to give away a lot of things, so we want everybody to have something at their table when they get there. And because we are embellishboldly.com, we really want to give away some embellishments. Some of them will look like this. There's all different kinds of embellishments that we are going to be giving away, that we want to give out to all of you that register and come to our crops. But we don't like to just give out the ephemera. We want to give out little envelopes that we've made, pockets that we've made that are going to house all the ephemera. I just made this one on the last video. This is going to be given to you when you get there. Something like this. Not this exactly. Somebody's going to get this exactly, of course, but not everybody's going to get the same one because they're all going to be different, but they're all going to have similar ephemera embellishments in the pockets. These pockets are so easy to make, and they're really good to use. Paper that you're not too thrilled about. Like, it is single-sided. So what do you do when you're folding and making things and you end up with a lot of blank showing? Well, you grab some stencil and you stencil something, some sort of pattern on the back that's complementary. All you do is embellish the paper once you've folded it. So I'm going to make a bunch of them using all of the papers that aren't my jam, that I'm going to cut, prep, and get ready for all the folds and decorating. I'll see you right back. Okay, so let's get started. What are we going to need? What are our supplies? Well, we're going to need paper, scrap paper, sure. We're going to need ephemera that we're going to be putting in the pockets. You don't need it. I need it. We're going to need glue. I'm going to be using both art glitter glue and my glue stick. I'm probably going to need a scissor. Probably going to need a tweezer to pick up some little doodads. You don't need it. You could use your fingers. I'm going to use a bone folder. Yes, I am. And I'm probably going to need a paper cutter. And then, of course, all my bits and bobs. I'm going to probably use tickets, labels, foliage, animals, insects, stamping maybe. I'm not really sure. I am going to use stencils, and I'm going to be using ink in a complementary color to the paper that I'm using. So let's get started. Okay, so off camera, I cut all the papers. They're all 9 inches long by 6 inches wide. I didn't think you needed to see me cut the papers. So I'm going to fold one on camera with you so that you can see how I do it. It's the same as I've done the other ones on other videos, but I'm going to do it again just so you can see. So I'm going to fold this up maybe less than half an inch, a little bit more than a quarter of an inch. And I'm going to fold it down at the edge, the long edge. We're doing it on the long edge. Folding it down. Let me get my glue page. And then we glue it down. I'm using a glue stick for this part. I will be using art glitter glue when I attach embellishments. I'm going to just grab any old embellishment. I got this one right now. We're going to make sure that it's going to be plenty of space. So let's see. Yeah, all right. So I'm going to fold it almost in half. I'm going to fold it in half. That way it gives me enough space. The other pockets that I was making, I don't want to damage that. The other pockets I was making had a little bit of an overhang. This one's not going to. It doesn't have to, guys. It really doesn't. So I'm going to fold this in half. All right. Fold it neatly down. Okay. Beautiful. Love it. Now here's where I ran into problems the very first time, and I ended up pulling out my stencils because I needed to resolve my issue. When you fold it back, you have on a single-sided piece of paper all of this white space, which I was not a fan of. Not a fan. This time, I'm going to actually fold it inside. Look. Voila! Now I have more of my pocket. This white space here, I'm going to get rid of by what? Stamping, of course. And I'm going to take out a blue I think this one, or maybe Faded Jeans. I don't know which is going to match. No, not Faded Jeans, but how about Broken China by Tim Holtz. Love these Distress Oxides. Oh yeah, that's the one I'm using. All right, so we're going to be using Broken China. Oops, there it is, Broken China. It complements that. I think it's going to complement this pretty well. And because this pattern is almost like a floral to me, I don't want to do circles. I don't want to do that kind of a pattern over here. I think this needs something angular or straight, some lines of some sort. So I pulled out my folder that has all of, my envelope that has all of those kind of lines on it. And I'm thinking I might like these. Oh, yes, I do. Yeah, I just made my decision right here and now. I'm going to do that. So let me get my paper, my backing paper, because I don't want to get that on there. I'm going to line this up to where I think I want it to be. And I definitely want the lines to run horizontal for the most part. I didn't glue anything down, so I'm just going to open that up. I'm going to get, excuse me, a glue brush. I'm sorry, an ink brush. I got these as in a pack of, maybe 8, 10, 12, something like that on Amazon. I believe it was Amazon. And I'm going to rub it. Rub it, rub it, rub it. Rub that ink on. Do I like it? Ooh, yeah, I do. Yes, I do. Now, I don't have to do the whole thing because not all of it's going to show. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. I'm loving that, huh? Look at that. That's a nice compliment. Love it. How fast was that? How fast was that? And then all I have to do now, where's my glue? Get art glitter glue. All I have to do is, I'm not even going to glue this flap down. All I have to do is glue here. Oops, and here. Look, I almost forgot to glue the bottom down. And I've made another pocket. Right? Beautiful pocket. There you go. Pocket. Now it's ready for decorating. Am I going to decorate it yet? No. I am going to take all these pages and I'm going to make some new pockets. And then I'll meet you back here for the decorating. Pockets to fill with all of the ephemera. You can get one of these if you register at www.embellishboldly.com for one of our events. All of these are for the giveaways. Everything here is being given away to one of you. I hope I see you at the May crop, May 10th, 11th, and 12th, 2024 in the Tampa area. Bye. And like magic.